as usual, welcome back, everyone, and this is Divinity Original Sin 2. In the previous stream, I had connection issues, so I am trying again. We will see what happens. We shall see what happens. It's still an excellent connection right now, so hopefully it will be good. Alright. Hey, that's wonderful. And my game's reacting normal again, too. Guess it just needed an old-fashioned reset. Alright. So. Start gathering up more fish. We need all the fish. Oh no, it's stealing. I don't want to steal, I just want to gather.
Don't let up now.
Ooh. Yes, please. Give all the fish.
That's it. Barrels
If there's no work for an honest dwarf like myself, the likes of you don't stand a chance, mate. Best not linger. Your lot tends to rile people up.
Okay. That's
Don't
rude.
let up now. Keep hauling.
Hope you ain't looking for work in this dying town. Besides, you ain't got the look of a fisher about you, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, you still
On the double.
Of course I could be a fisher. I could be whatever I want. A shark.
You two, Julian, show 'em how it's
You'd
done, man.
swear the shark was smiling at you.
Oh, jeez, that's creepy.
Don't let up now. Keep hauling that cargo. Go on, you mute sacks of flesh. Put your backs into it. I'll not lose another day to the tide. The Lord Dread awaits. Its sails billow with Dallas's breath.
You'll what?
The magister stops, barking orders. He sniffs the air like a predator, turns to face you, the wolf eyeing the deer.
Well, that's really fucking rude. So, in previous episodes, we got people, okay, so, start from the top. Magisters are evil. No other way around it. Magisters are evil. They persecute people for doing shit that they didn't do. They make the public fear the supposed common enemy. Evil shit. They're currently punishing an innocent person. Let's see if I can... Over here... There's a lady hanging from the gallows who I have to keep healing because they say that she has to do with Bishop Alexander's death, which that is not the case. Bishop Alexander isn't even around here and never was. But this motherfucker says that the person hanging killed Alexander, which doesn't make any sense because I watched him die. I fucking killed him because he was corrupt and cruel, and I bet Magister Raymond's just like him. Sniffs the air like a predator. Turns. Okay, yeah, because he sees I'm an asshole that's killing his people without ever knowing it. Didn't realize that smelled so
but
bad.
yours is not a stink like the one that surrounds us, spat from a dying sea. Yours is a scent that invites a question.
Oh yeah? What's your
Tell
goddamn
me,
question?
have you ever been strung up by the hands? Your body swinging like a bell's clapper as your bones are being broken with cast iron rods.
Oh, so yeah, so he is an evil piece of garbage. Got it. What's the meaning of life is my question. Well, Magister Raymond would say to beat other people because it is his enjoyment. Little piece of shit. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him, by the way. If you didn't know. Oh, I saved his cousin. Really? Mari said that this was a good guy. Mari said this was a good guy. Oh, Jesus. You know what? You know what? Ooh, oof, oof, oof. Oh man, I'm gonna save because I'm about to ruin this whole story. Oh man. Okay, so ask why he'd inquire after such a horrible. Yeah. Science state such cruelty is unworthy of a fellow human being.
We do cruel things unto others and unto ourselves because we must.
That doesn't make any sense.
He licks his lips. Dry flesh turns wet.
See, I'd like to string you up too.
That doesn't make any sense.
Rack you with rods and leave you dangling over a puddle of your own blood and piss.
That's... How is he a good sort? Mari vouched for this man, said he's a good guy. What have I done to deserve such hostility? I demand to know. Cross your arms and say you've had quite enough of this. Smirk and say you'd like to see him try. That's what I really want to say right now. I'm pissed. How? Cause Mari is supposed to be a good person. But if she thinks Raymond's a good person, like, huh? Do it. I really want to. I really want to. Shift uneasily. You're not concerned about blood and piss, but you prefer your bones unbroken. Okay, so that would be just a funny little smirk. I don't know if I wanna... you know what? What have I done?
No, that won't do at all. Innocence is a mask that doesn't fit you.
Oh, I'm so gonna kill you.
I'm very good at what I do, see? I don't even need a sauce hound yapping at my side.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
There was
I'm
a
gonna,
whiff
I'm gonna
of
kill him.
something in the air when you approached. A current of filth. That is to say, sauce. Best convince me I was mistaken.
I could actually convince him. Which is my best attribute. Let's see what happens. It was a success.
He leans in closer and sniffs the air once more.
Interesting. So I was mistaken. Must have been ambition I smelt on you, not the magic that dare not speak its name.
I will kill you. Having source is not a bad thing. Having source is not a bad thing. This man would convince the world that it is. Source is power against the void. Jesus Christ, they're brainwashed. They're all of them are brainwashed. Oh man. All right.
Very well. In that case, we'll forego the gallows and turn straight to the hunt. A would-be magister has to prove his killer instinct, after all.
Why would I be a
Seems
magister?
Peaceful here, doesn't it? A quiet day in a quiet town. One wouldn't think these drifting woods toss on dwarf-troubled waters, but they do.
You know what? I want to kill him. I want to kill him.
I'm quite capable. But as you can see, I'm also preparing to set sail. And who will deal with them when I'm gone? Consider for a moment the dwarf. What is he? A mule? A beast of burden? But some defy that role. There are rats among them, dancing to their rat queen's tune. I've need of a rat catcher.
You know, yeah, I got better things to chase vermin.
Did I give you the illusion you have a choice? How absurd. I
I'm gonna
must
kill you.
depart post-haste. But Julian
I'm
here
gonna
will
kill you.
stay behind and be a good little parrot. Ask and he will answer.
I could easily kill you too.
Stay behind? But I've my orders. Same as you. Dallas.
What happened?
Like I said, Julian is staying.
Did he just bind him to the planks?
And with that, I must be off. No hard feelings about the death threats, of course. How about we part shaking hands instead of stringing them up?
Nope, nope.
For a few
refuse.
moments, his hand hangs motionless in the air, then is withdrawn with a swift and determined finality.
Hard feelings it is. The illusion of choice, remember? I'll remember. The time has come, my
No,
stitch-lit
I'm gonna kill you.
lovelies. We set sail.
I'm gonna
Get
kill you.
on board and man your stations.
Let me kill you. No, let me kill you. Ah! Damn it. Fuck. I had my chance to kill him.
like a dog.
And you know what?
7 curses upon
You know what? Nope, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm loading. I'm going back. I'm gonna murder that son of a... Ooh, he's pissed me off. Ooh, he's pissed me off. I'm gonna myrtleize him. He's a big, bad, evil baddie, and I'm about to set him straight and send him to the gods. Okay, so back to this. He's threatening me with beating me to death. I'm gonna do this one this time.
Respect. Try rancor.
So he doesn't care about them at all anyway.
He licks his lips, dry-fleshed.
See, I'd like to string you up too.
I'd like to
His
see you
sliver of
try.
a smile could rival a rattler's.
I'm very good at what I do, see? I don't even... There was a whiff of something in the air when you approached. A current of filth. That is to say, sauce. Best convince me I was mistaken.
You know what? I'm not going to. I can easily... Oh yeah, I could easily kill you guys. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna intentionally fail this. What? What? How did I succeed that? Oh, come on. I don't want to succeed it. Strength is my weakest. Oh, come on.
He leans in closer and sniffs the air once more.
Interesting. Very well. Seems peaceful, but they
I guess
do.
I don't have a choice.
I'm quite capable. Consider for a I need of a rat catcher.
No, not doing it.
I must depart.
Stay behind.
Like ice. And with that, I must be off. No, I...
Nope,
For a few
not shaking
moments,
your
his hand hangs
Hard feet, the illusion of choice. The time has come, my stitch-lit lovelies.
Ooh, no, I can't attack him.
Set sail.
No, I don't care. No! Ah! F! Oh, you know what? I know how to do this. I know how to do this. I know how to kill him. I know how to do it. I gotta cheat the system a little bit. Alright guys? I gotta cheat the system. Don't mind me. I am, okay, so what do they call it? An Inquisition? I am the Inquisition. And I will see you dead. Stop it. No. Why wouldn't you let me kill him? There we go. But it doesn't include him. Why is it Magister Raymond? I can't attack him. Oh, that's worthless. He gets to get away. And so does Julian. He also... Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, it's only him. That's dumb. I can't kill Magister Raymond. The game won't let me. He's an evil guy. I want to kill him. Well, I guess I don't have a choice. I have to play nice with him. In some way. That's stupid. The game is forcing me to play nice with him. I do not appreciate it. Alright. I wonder if I choose this, will I be able to tell Mari that Raymond's a piece of shit and he doesn't deserve any respect? He's definitely not good sort, like she called him. You've seen something familiar. Yeah.
Respect.
Yeah.
He licks his lips.
See, I'd like to string you up too. Rack you with rods and leave you dangling over a puddle of your own blood and piss.
I'd still like to see him try.
His sliver of a smile could rival a...
I'm very good at what... There was a whiff that best convinced me I was mistaken.
See if I can still... let's see if I can still, fail it. No.
He leans
Okay.
in closer and sniffs the air.
Interesting. So I was mistaken.
Oh, can't fail it.
Must have been ambition I smell very well. Seems that they do. I'm
do it
quite
yourself.
capable. Consider for a I need
Damn.
of a rat.
I'm not shaking your hand.
I must depart
Stay behind.
like I... And with that, I
I'm
must be
really
off for a
not
few
shaking your
moments.
hand.
Hard feelings. The illusion of the time has come.
Illusion of
my
choice, my ass. I'll
stitched
kill
little
you.
lovelies. We
Just give
set
it time.
sail. Get on board and man your
You're
station.
lucky Mari's probably protecting you through story plots. Where's Mari? I gotta tell her about Raymond being a piece of shit. Where's Mari? Are you Mari? No, you're not. What is this? Where is Mari? I gotta tell her about this.
Surrounded by incompetence. I deserve a better posting.
Yeah, there we go. Mari.
Well, there's a fun face. Byron and I are patching up before we head home. Hope the order folks are treating you all right.
They're definitely not.
You stay out of trouble now.
Really? You won't let me out your brother to you?
Well, there's
That's ridiculous.
a fun face. Byron and I, you stay out of trouble now.
Maybe Mari isn't a good person. Maybe they're all shit. Well, I guess we have to act like we're regular people and that we're not trying to save the world. Collect the full set of Devourer armor. Should we do that first? Summon Duna's Undertaker, maybe? I have to find more. I have to find elven people to do anything with that. Save them. Yeah, we need to free her. So, okay. So, Raymond's also obviously a piece of shit. And when we talked to the Gallo lady out here, she said, actually, I'll just show you. Hopefully, I'll be able to show you. Hopefully. She basically said that Raymond said he saw Meister Siva commit murder and murdered
Please.
Alexander.
Why would I kill Lucy and
Move along, move along.
You going to free the Meister, offer her 10 gold to look the other way.
You insult me.
I meant 20.
Why, I wouldn't do it for an entire bag of gold coins.
Offer her an entire bag of
All
gold
right then,
coins.
done. But be quick about it.
Really? Okay, so I didn't need to kill the executioner. Well, I guess the execution was just following orders, but still.
Second most charming son.
Yeah, go away. Jesus Christ. Alright. Well, I healed you. So we're gonna set you free now.
The lizard hangs from the gibbet, her face blooded and her scales discolored. Her eyes are closed, but her tongue flickers as you approach.
Welcome to Driftwood, God-woken.
One bloody eye cracks open, glittering gold appearing from beneath the swollen lid.
Chased you all the way here from Fort Joy, did they? Very well then, cut me down. There is work to be done. Or, indeed, you could stand there gawping as if I just run off with your femur. You might not have the brains anymore, but I pray you've managed to keep some wits.
Oh, shut the hell up. You're being mean to me, and I'm regretting saving you already. Whisper that Malady said she could train you. Is that true?
The Meister bares her teeth, stained a deep pink by her blood, and growls.
Malady is unfortunately mistaken. I cannot train you, but I can certainly help you on your path. As long as I am free of this rope.
One of the most powerful sorcerers in the land can't train you. Why not? Yeah, this one.
Because along with torture and interrogation, the Magisters found space in their schedules to purge me, that's why.
Purge you? Alright, so we'll just give you some source.
They spent quite some time at it too. Apparently I was a rich vein to be mined. And now I hang powerless as any butchered carcass.
Oh.
No offense meant towards your own venerable carcass, of course.
So, quite, yeah, right?
They stopped the process just as the last of my power drained away. Just enough to rob me of my strength, but not enough to leave me a hollow sack of flesh and scales. I had hoped they simply wished to preserve my charm and beauty, but no. It seemed Dallas had ordered that I be held until she could do the deed herself. To give it the personal touch, I imagine.
Okay, so this is the real truth. Raymond didn't see Meister kill Alexander. Dallas and her corrupt... Because she's the evil queen of all this. Dallas wanted to kill her herself. Got it. Makes sense. I knew something was up.
Now that you have had that that delightful little nugget of gossip, perhaps you could do your damn job and let me loose?
Yeah,
Be
sure.
quick about it. Who knows when that magister might return?
If the magister returns, I will kill her. Just so you know. Pause for one. You want...
What are you waiting for? Do it, damn you! If they find out what you are, you'll be blessed to end up hanging beside me.
I will kill them all. They're all evil anyway. All the magisters are evil. They serve no purpose but to serve their next higher person in echelon. And the person at the top is corrupt as hell. And deserve of a good throat, or a good knife to their throat. That's all I'm saying. Tell you'll be right back and take your leave. That's funny as hell. Nah, I'll cut you down.
It's good to move again. Now, best scurry off before that magister wanders back. Meet me at my home in Driftwood, and we can see what you're made of.
Alright. Alright, so are you gonna lead me there? Or... Are you gonna lead me there? Alright. Okay.
This place has seen better.
The Meister sits slumped in a chair, looking around the room as she works her shoulder with one hand. It looks like it was dislocated by the gallows.
Damnable red-cloaked baboons ransacking my wardrobes. As if I would keep ancient valuable secrets in a pile with my unmentionables.
She takes a deep breath, and with a twist, a click, and a screech of pain, she shoves her shoulder back into its socket.
I swear by the seven, if we did not have more important matters to attend to.
Reaching across the table, she pulls a bowl of hot water towards her and fishes some bandages, a needle, and thread out of a box. She slowly starts to tend to her wounds.
At least the barbarians were unable to club their way into my vault, so everything you need should be safe.
Is it normally polite to... Isn't it normally polite to thank your rescuers? Yes.
The Meister turns to you, her eyes wide with worry.
Oh, pardon. I'm so sorry. How could I have forgotten? Thank you so much.
I know this is sarcasm, but thank you for thanking me.
Thank you for rescuing me after they had already strung me up. After they had tortured me for days. After they...
Oh, excuse you. I got here as quick as I could. Get out of here.
She stops mid-shout, descending into a fit of coughing, wheezing, and groaning. She glowers at you as she slowly regains her composure.
If we are quite finished with politeness, there is so much to do.
Yeah, why'd they string you up?
Apparently I had a claw in murdering their darling divine-in-waiting Alexander.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
The Meister wrenches the bandage, pulling the fabric tight against her wound. She winces before tying it off in a neat knot, but you can see the red stain already spreading across the fabric.
Never mind that. That I was here the entire time. Apparently my cunning transcends time, space, and common sense.
Yeah, no, Dallas just wanted to kill you herself, that's all.
Meister Siva freezes, her eyes locked on you, her claws mid-swipe, cutting a new stretch of bandage.
Why on earth should I have thought anything else? Not that I was sorry to hear about his death. I doubt my grin helped matters during the interrogation.
Oh, wow, yeah, of course. What do I need to do?
It is not enough to be God-woken in order to ascend to divinity. There is a process.
As she speaks, the Meister uncorks a vial of shimmering liquid, sauce. She lets a couple of drops fall on her hand, but instead of infusing with her body, they quickly evaporate on her scales. She stares at the empty spot on her palm for a long moment before turning back to you, continuing as if nothing had happened.
A process by which God-woken may ascend. It begins with discovering your deepest self, delving into your own soul.
What? Why is this always an option? Like, to leave the conversation? Yeah, start as quickly as possible.
On a weekday? My word. We shall begin once we have the tools we need from my vault. You may have been chosen God-woken, but becoming divine requires more than a supernatural pat on the head. Come, God-woken. It is time to see just how awake you are. Fortunately, the magisters pay as much attention to art as they do to fashion.
I am awake.
Kindly remove that painting from the wall. I pray my instructions will not be too technical for you. Your talent for following push the button.
Yeah, I'm already there.
Now, kindly go to the vault and
A stone door lies flush with the floorboards. Etched whorls, taking your time, you carefully enter the combination.
Excellent. Follow me.
Cool. I'm following you. And you're lucky I'm not in the killing mood.
Ancient runes, weird
Feel
contraptions.
free to look about while I catch
place
my
is
breath.
an arcanist's dream.
Come speak to me when you wish to proceed. And try not to break anything in the meantime.
Nice that you have a source fountain. But I already have source.
The Meister is examining her wounds, prodding at this, wincing at that. Her face seems grim as she turns to you.
Do you know what it means to have the power of the divine, Godwoken?
Total responsibility to others.
Just so. To accept divinity is to accept responsibility for the lives of every person and beast that walks Rivellon. If granted divinity, you would have the power of all 7 gods at your disposal. You could heal any wound, pull islands from the sea, right any injustice.
So I can be the god.
But make no mistake, the divine has only one duty: to protect this world from the void. The divine cannot use his power for anything else.
Oh, why not? Surely you can use some power for yourself.
When you become the divine, there is no more self.
For just a moment, her eyes soften as she looks at you.
It is no small thing to ask, but it is your duty. Without a new divine, Rivellon will die. Very well, then. Let's see if we can't snatch divinity from the jaws of the void. The ritual itself is quite simple. Drop some blackroot in the bowl, mix in a little blood, set the concoction aflame, and then, well, not inhale the smoke, but whatever the skeletal equivalent is. Ignore any feelings of dizziness, itchy bones, or a dire sense of existential dread. They are all perfectly normal, although you will need to sacrifice a little sauce along the way. Everything you need is here. Ingredients in the cupboard. Sauce in the glowing fountain. Ritual in the tome by the bookcase. Even an incinerator to provide a flame.
The Meister looks back at her wounds, curiously prodding them as fresh blood oozes out, staining her claws.
Quite. Mind you, being torn asunder by a Voidwoken would be even more inconvenient. So if you wouldn't mind...
The Meister points sharply to the ingredients cupboard.
Fine.
And do not lose anything. These ingredients are rare indeed. I'm not hiking back out to the Cloisterwood to fetch you more blackroot.
Okay, Oh, there's so much to loot here. Okay. So... we're gonna read this. Then we're going to add it to the sell list. We're gonna give that... we're gonna pick it up.
Rubbish.
Pick it up. Bottle of swirling mud. Sure.
Opening the door, you see a selection of ingredients, thrown together in no particular order.
Oh, I guess I have to look at it with Fane. I'm not
Opening
gonna
the
do
door,
it with him.
you see a After a quick rummage, you spot the blackroot nestled between the grated dragon's tongue and Trudene oil. You gather up the blackroot, obsidian lance, and ancient bowl, and kick the door of the cupboard closed.
Alright. Back to him. A stove, so I can cook things. Cool. I'm gonna read that. Add it to wares. Oh, firestorm grenade. Pick it up. Vial racks. Identify that. Not worth it. I'm gonna take everything you got, lady. Everything that's worth anything. Anyway. Grotesques jars are not worth it. Or worth anything. do you got over here? An earth essence. Yes. Take all the essences. A pouch. Take. Bottle, take. Don't care for the kitchen pot. Or the mortar or pestle. Notes on Godwoken Ascension. Read. So I'm gonna place a single piece of black root in the bowl. Draw blood with obsidian lancet. Sprinkle it upon the root. Set a flame. How am I supposed to do that with Fane? Do I have to become a human to do it? Alright. Vial. Crack. Empty bottle. I can't reach it. Would I need telekinesis to reach it? Probably. Keep the empty mug. Has no value, but I can fill it with beer when I find my next beer barrel. Book. Let's read it. What is it? Does it hold any secrets? It does not. Hungry Flower Scroll. The stats of summons will depend on summoning ability. Add that to wares. I don't even want that. Medusa Head. Snakes grow out of your head, giving you a petrifying aura and the petrifying visage skill. Incompatible with bull horns. Needs polymorph 2, so I'm not going to end up... I might end up using polymorph, but I don't think I'll end up using that. Let's pick that up. What's this? An energy chest. A source orb. Need it. Alright. An empty mug. Bottle filled with oil. Cup of oil. Empty cup. Book. Let's read it. Does it give me any secrets? It does not. Alright. Let's go to my inventory. We're gonna combine a bunch of things. So, combine... Is there a recipe for it? So no, I have to do that manually. So there's the black root and the ritual bowl. Then ritual bowl plus obsidian lancet. Does it not work because I'm not a homeman? You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I have to go to inventory. I have to equip. I have to equip this. Turn myself into a human. Okay. Where is it? There it is. Combine. No? Okay, maybe I have to use. Okay.
Good fight.
Now I combine with the lancet. There we go. Alright. So the final step is to set it on fire. And I have a wand for that. I guess the purging wand will do just fine. Oh, I have a fire wand on me. Hallucinogenic close smack.
As the smoke swirls about your skull, your vision starts to swim and cloud. There is an intense pounding in your head, and you can feel the world fading.
Ignore the pounding in your head and push on. Deeper into the smoke.
As the world fades away, you lose all sense of being grounded. You reach out, but you could feel yourself falling slowly, sinking into the depths of your own soul.
This recess of my soul. But it looks like the Hall of Echoes.
I am the Hall of Echoes. Silly man. Alright. Okay. I don't understand why there's little alcoves over here. Sir Laura is in here too, so that's a little weird. Can I talk to you about it?
Aye, the giant takes notice of its charges. Ask away, Shield.
Oh, there's nothing about it. Okay. What's all this about? Jeez. There's all these little alcoves, but there's... I don't know. So who's this? Also me.
Bathed in the half-light of this eerie, starless landscape, you spot a figure you could only describe as you. It looks haggard and weak, its voice merely a feeble echo of your own.
Thane! My child. Come. Come closer. Let us be revealed. No beast, no monster. Merely an illusion to be dispelled.
The apparition clasps your face in shaking skeletal hands, and you feel a tingle run through your bones. Everything becomes brighter, sharper. Blacks and whites become glorious bursts of color before fading back to their accustomed spectrum.
Time to open the eyes you lost so long ago. To see the world as you once did. Speak the spell and see.
Okay. Okay. This is not where my skills go, bud. My skills come over here. My skills go over here. And then this weird vision shit I'll put over here, I guess. Yeah, alright. Oh, cool.
God is the strange mirror image of yourself. Before you stands the goddess Amadia in all her spectral glory.
You know me now, don't you, Fane? Your sister, your guardian.
I've seen what bad you've done.
You were my hero once. You must be so again.
I've seen what bad you've done. You're not worthy of me serving you.
Your kindred soul was my last refuge, my last bastion. From here I can aid you, but only if you grant me one small kindness.
Amadia stretches out and nourishes herself from a source that abounds in your presence. You feel it deep down inside yourself as it drains away.
Ah, yes. That is better. That is so much better. Truly, dying does not become a god. The forces of the king are hunting us down, leeching us in ways we never thought possible. Droplet by droplet, we are being drained. We are battling for our very survival, and I doubt you would have us lose, Fane. Should we perish, we will be cast into oblivion, and I dare not dream what he will do to you.
Surmise that by finding herself in your soul, she turned you into a target for every void woken in the world. That, though.
In a manner of speaking. But let that be a motivator, not a cause for concern. You must realize, dear one, that our fates are now as one, just as our souls are now as one. We are I. United, we are a force to be reckoned with. But if we are to survive the onslaught of the king and his void minions, you must remember what you have forgotten. We must become vastly more powerful.
See, you say this, but you have offered nothing to help me in battle. You have forsaken me in all but conversation.
And once you are strong enough, we must travel to the Well of Ascension. There, you will become even more powerful. It is a lake, a pool of pure source, containing half the powers of each of the gods. We gave those powers up freely to create the first divine, a mortal we infused with our united strength. To bathe in the lake, is to become the divine. But you, Fane, you could be so much more. And that is why you must be the first to reach it, no matter what the cost. I know, sweet child. Do you think I chose you for that fine bone structure alone?
Of course, I'm beautiful, skeleton.
It is important you realize how high the stakes are. The void has never been this strong. A new divine won't be enough. You need to go to the Well of Ascension, not to bathe in its powers, but to take them. All of them. Even all those powers will barely be enough to defeat the king. Alas, I fear it is too late for me, and the others have shown they cannot be trusted. You are innocent, Fane. That is why you must wield the power. It was you that uncovered it after all. Of course, the others are saying the same to their mortal God-woken as we speak. But there can be only one, so make no mistake, dear Fane. The road to divinity may well mean the blood of those 6 traitors staining your ivory hands. But do not let that dismay you. You will save these mortals. You will save this world. You will save me, the last of your true kin. And you will become a god. I will lead you to the lake, my child, but not yet. Not until you have remastered the source and once again speak the language of creation. Our journey will be fraught with peril. It is a pilgrimage of challenges that will require you to command Source as you once did, and wield its most powerful spells.
Laughter rolls and echoes into infinity.
Oh, dear child, you are quite formidable. But you have forgotten much of what you once knew. We are I now. I shall teach you the spells you need to remember soon, but not before you relearn how to channel the source in greater volumes. That is why you need to seek these masters of the source. You must make them teach you, so that you can regain your full power. They may be nothing but mortals, but like all mortals, they have their uses. Return to Rivellon, seek them out, and force these masters to share the knowledge they have gleaned. Once you have, return to me here. Alas, I am no longer who I once was, bound to you as I've become. I will teach you what I can, but the links that will expand the bounds of your soul, those are connections I cannot make for you. Good luck, dear Fane.
A man's spirit stands before you, clad in scholarly dress. When your eyes meet, he staggers back, terrified.
Who has taken my books? My notes? They were here just a moment ago. Everything was peaceful again. Sweet Armadia, why do you test your chronicler so, haunting me with spirits? Am I cursed? Has the goddess turned her back on me?
The chronicler shudders, looking sick to his stomach.
Again. This again. I sleep, then I wake, and another piece of the world is gone. When we were in Reaper's Eye, when I saw those tomes and scrolls, I was myself again. For a moment I was... But the vision always fades. I'm just a remnant of the Empress's ambition. Why can't I escape? Why is there never a way out? Me? I archived Rivellon's history. I used ink to immortalize greatness on the page. A lizard empress sought my services. She needed an ancient design restored from a damaged text. She told me the design was brilliant. When the armor was forged, the Empress showed it to me, and she trapped me inside. Consumed me. If it wasn't for me, the armor wouldn't exist at all. This is my fault. If I knew the way, I'd shout until every god heard me. But I have no idea. I simply want...
The chronicler puts his head in his hands, collapsing in silent defeat. The Meister stares intently at you. Her eyes are tired and bruised, but determined.
Still alive? Gods above, there might be something to you after all.
She leans in, her bloody tongue flickering hungrily about your face.
Tell me, what did you see? What you know?
She sighs impatiently as you hold your head in your hands, rubbing what's left of your temples.
You can't channel enough sauce? Gods be damned, why couldn't you have a nice simple problem? Finding an orc to dance the hornpipe, perhaps? Indeed not. And ever more difficult when you've been purged. I was a master of sauce once, but no longer. The magisters saw to that. The river of my sauce has been dammed. My link to the font from which it flows, severed. So we must seek alternatives. Alas, the only sauce masters not yet hauled off to Fort Joy or turned into meat puppets are those too dangerous or cunning for the magisters to contain. Sorcerers that allowed their power to corrupt them. Many are wicked, cruel, vile, and generally not good teacher material, but we may have no others to turn to. Were the circumstances any different, I would indeed agree. However, it is the path we walk, no matter what the cost. No matter...
The Meister doubles over in a violent coughing fit, struggling for breath. After a few moments, she regains her composure, wiping a thin smear of blood from the corner of her mouth.
No matter what is asked of you, you must learn from them. The magisters have kept ledgers with all known sorcerers, especially the powerful ones not yet captured. They would be an invaluable resource. But do be careful not to get caught. I was their guest for a time, and I promise you the gallows was the most comfortable part of the experience. And if their barracks turns out to be as empty as their skulls, just keep your eye sockets peeled. There may still be powerful sorcerers hiding in these lands.
That's what I'm counting on. Time to go exploring, I guess.
As she speaks, one of her wounds reopens, a dark red stain spreading across her tunic. She hisses in frustration and starts to bind the gash.
I wish there was more I could do, but in this condition, I would be more a hindrance than a boon. Godspeed, and remember, do whatever it takes.
talking about.
What are you looking at? Egad, stop gawking at the shield. You ought to be quite used to such journeys into that stone realm by now. Meanwhile, the acorn draws near. I read through some tomes I saw that cranky old lizard carry. Some fascinating leads, but nothing like the power we need to stop the Knights of Dre and their wicked plot. Yes, well. Yes, Quercus. Obviously, our gargantuan friend is doing its best too. That goes without saying. I owe our shield my life several times over. I hardly need to grovel and thank it each time. I'm sure it knows I appreciate it. Now, if you're quite finished ogling your favorite long-legged scratching post, we need to get on and save the world already.